Okay.
Mr. President has just presented the 2022 budget.
Well, as you can see, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has laid the 2022 appropriation bill before the joint session of the National Assembly. And this year's budget is tagged Budget of Economic Growth and Sustainability. For the first time, the budget size stood at 16.39 trillion naira as contained in the MTEF document that was passed by the National Assembly. I believe it's a budget of hope. And the President has said that this insecurity and education will take the front burner in this year's budget. All other sectors will also be given an equal attention to ensure that at least for the first time, we have a budget that will not only take us out of any whatever recession or challenges we have as a nation, but with emphasis on insecurity and education taking the front seat. And I believe that it's a budget of hope, and we should all hope for the best. And don't forget that this year, the retained revenue of the government stood at 10.13 trillion naira. And the President have not shied away from the issue of the budget deficit of about 6.26 trillion naira. And he has given emphasis that the deficit will mainly be financed through internal and external borrowing of about 5.78 trillion naira, and the balance of which will come from the multilateral and bilateral loan, project tied loan. And he's sort of explicit about it, and he said all the borrowing that this government, for those who are agitated about the issue of borrowing, he said they have reason to fear. But all borrowing that this President administration has made can be verified. It has been used for good purposes at good cause in the interest of the overall nation. And I believe we should give it a chance. The National Assembly have just received the document. Scrutinization of the document will commence. And until details leading into what is contained in the document, I want us to at least hold on and be hopeful that eventually by the time the budget will be considered and passed by the National Assembly, it will take care of overall interests and concerns of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from the economic angle.
Distinguished, as chairman of a finance committee of the Senate,
yeah,
you have just read down the issue of the deficit of over 6 trillion naira.
Yeah.
And the President talked about planning to fund it with over 5 trillion naira. Does that not worry you as somebody representing the ordinary people?
I'm not worried, because every nations of the world, as it currently stands, are facing one economic challenge or the other as a result of COVID-19, insecurity, and so on and so forth. So we cannot be left out as a nation. And I have not said that he says he's going to finance that. It's 6.2 trillion naira. He has only given us outline how he intends to finance this deficit, which include both the internal and external borrowings, standing at about 5.something trillion, and the balance of which is a project-tied loan of multilateral and bilateral in nature. So I want us to, as I've said, let's keep hope and faith in this government and in this budget that the President have just laid before us. And let's wait until the National Assembly will work on this document and eventually lay and pass it before the end of the year. And I believe with that, we will have enough information concerning what is contained in that document and which direction the country is heading to in the year 2022.
Thank you.